On behalf of the Life Insurance Corporation of India, I welcome all our friends from the media who are present here for the launch of a fantastic new product by the corporation. The details of the product will be shared with you by our appointed executive engineer, Mr. Dinesh Pan, and I would request Mr. Dinesh Pan to come and give his presentation. Sorry. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, friends. You also must be surprised that we have called a press conference for product launch. Normally, this is one event which is either on the local level or it goes mostly unnoticed. 2-3 things I wanted to share with you. I was telling our young friend, now as Life Insurance Corporation India, we are in a better position to talk to the market with much more emphasis, though we always were. Second is that maybe our outlook is that the coming near term and medium term is the phase of insurance industry. Because after a couple of years of degrowth, slowing down of penetration and density, again it has started coming down. Globally, though, life insurance premium has slowed down, but emerging markets are showing robust growth, and India is, of course, now it has come already into the double digit, and we expect that it will further improve. Then again, profits for life insurance companies certainly are likely to come down because of the interest rate reduction. Particularly companies like us, where the major component of our investments is secured debt instruments. But we have come out with a product which you may be wondering, because it is a product of for 100 years. The first question is that whether 100 years I will be there. Certainly I will not be. Whether for 100 years insurance industry will be there. Yes, likely to be. Whether for 100 years LIC will be there. I am certain it will be. And that's why this is product for 100 years and guarantee for 100 years. But you will be wondering that why 100 years? If you ask me, or if you ask, rather I will say my children, who are in the middle now, 28, 30, 35, what is the biggest thing which is haunting their mind? Majority of our people are in the IT or IT related sector, and majority of them are being haunted by what will happen mid-career crisis, mid-term crisis. Can we give a solution to them, or persons like them? Maybe not today, maybe after 15 years, maybe today, whoever is the billionaire generation coming, can we give them the solution so that at least this part of the turbulence, this part of the uncertainty or anxiety of the mind can be reduced to some extent. I am happy to share with you that a similar kind of test case, already there are 37,000, 38,000 boys and girls who are comfortable, because even if they are in the mid-career crisis, they have the situation wherein they are able to get monthly or annual amount. And that is the background, friends, why we wanted this kind of product. And with that, again, now I will request our appointed actuary, who has put all his heart and mind for this product. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. First, I will request our chairman, sir,
to inaugurate the product through curtain, the click of the button.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Friends, now, Bhattacharya, we can open the floor now. Floor is open for everybody.
Anybody, any questions about the product?
Welcome.
Anything else?
Mr. Sharma sir, good afternoon. Shri from Shri V.K.Sharma. Ask you, how do you see FY18 to FY17 has been a good run for you? And more importantly, sir, Jeevan Umang, also we all know the senior citizen product that government has given LIC the mandate to sell it with 8% return. Now this 8% returns being the catch, do we see you have to also rejig your whole of investment portfolio, because this is going to be a huge commitment going forward, 2 products are already launched.
No, you are presuming that our investment income is less than 8% or what?
So you are,
We are earning more than 9%. So why? How much more should we earn? Our investment systems are inbuilt. Like last year also this question had come when we sold Jeevan Akshaya. Whatever we have, we brought in roughly about 15,000 crore. But that entire 15,000 crore is invested properly at much higher rate of return. For the period, maximum availability is 25 years, 30 years securities. So to that extent it is taken care. Similarly, here also we have planned it in such a way that that investment risk is taken care and customer's peace of mind is maintained.
and FY18 if you could.
Now our outlook, as I said, that the next near term and medium term, next 3 to 5 years, it is the period of insurance business. Whether it is our business, whether it is general insurance business, already we have shown double-digit growth as industry, and of course LIC has been ahead of the industry growth. We expect that we will be in the double-digit growth in the FY18 also.
So just to take the point of business matrix forward, first of all, congratulations on the launch of this new product. Talking about the market share, so you've been constantly increasing your market share from 69 to 70, now 71 for this particular year. Going ahead in FY18, what would be the key focus areas for LIC to really take this market share forward from this point?
See, I call it 4 pillars. Just now the strategy discussion for every year, 3 days we have the strategy meet, we call it All India Conference, with all our senior officers. 4 pillars we have kept for ourselves. One we call it number of customers, second is non-single premium, third is single premium, and fourth is total premium income. Our emphasis is equal 25% each, for achievement of target as well as for appraisal, performance appraisal. So our focus is that not only we should keep the leadership, ultimately we should keep the insurance industry in the direction where it should remain. Insurance is for financial security to the person, peace of mind to the person, his life security and liquidity at the time of need. All 4 things have to be seen. And that we are trying to, as market leader, we are trying to keep that track. We have come up, we have started increasing the market share, and slowly we will be covering all the market shares.
In FY17, your new business premium and gross direct premium both grew at a really strong pace, but one area where we saw degrowth was the number of policies which were sold.
Yeah.
Any specific reason for that this time, sir?
The primary reason of degrowth of policies have been lack of availability of products. All of you know that in 2013-14, regulator has closed all our products. We had roughly about 80 to 100 products. Growing since 1956. In one stroke it was closed. Then thereafter, giving the products for all the segments, it has been a very, very tough exercise. Slowly we have been building up. Now 26, 27 products we have built up. My expectation is that in a year or two, we will again come back to that level. And that only will give the actual policy growth in times to come.
So what is the age of entry? What is the maximum age of entry? As you had said that you can give it to your parents and grandparents as well. What is the maximum?
This is 55 years. For this product it is 55 years. But there are products where we go beyond 55 also. There are products where we go beyond 55 also.
So,
The difference between the pension plans, means annuity plans, and this plan is that pensions are taxable. Suppose somebody buys 1 crore policy, pension policy, he will be getting 8 lakh rupee annually. So he comes immediately under the 20% bracket or 30%, whatever it is. In this case, if he gets 8 lakh rupee, it is totally tax free. That's the difference.
so with respect to the ULIP space, you've particularly been absent from it from a long time, and you only have one product. Could you share some numbers as to how it is done? And also on the investment front, now that the markets are seeing quite a bit of run-up, would you be reconsidering your decision to maybe go a little higher towards equities?
We came out of the ULIP products because most of the ULIP products were closed-ended only. And then thereafter, you also have seen that there was a phase of degrowth and many other things. Then when IRDAI came out with the new regulations, we introduced one product. We have sold a reasonably good number. I mean, about 100 crore premium we might have collected, or 200 crores. But yes, it is not like a blockbuster product like Jeevan and Chen all. But still we are going slow with that. Because ultimately what we have found, that as a traditional insurance company, typical what we call mutual insurance company, our job is not only to protect the life risk, but to protect his money also. Because in the long run, if we take in terms of 50 years or 100 years, the fact is that the security of the capital is more important than giving the investment risk to the customer, and ultimately he keeps on going up and down.
So the investment front?
On the investment front, yes, the risk in ULIP is with the customer. And if I am having your money and I don't have any risk in managing that money, I will be free to manage it. So that as a traditional insurance company, I feel that responsibility of investment risk management should also be with the insurance company. The customer should have a peace of mind. If he feels that I need 8% or I need 7% or I need 6%, whatever he puts to the insurance side, he should have a peace of mind. If he wants to dabble in that, he has many other opportunities. He can go to mutual fund, he can go directly to the market.
So I was asking about the investment corpus. Out of the total investment corpus, would you maybe look at shifting a higher proportion to equities this year?
We are contrarians traditionally, but you will be surprised to know, since 1958, when our first investment policy has come, our basic philosophy of investment is that we are not a player in the market. We are investing in the market for customers' return, but we are not dabbling in the market. So we keep an eye on the market, and when we feel that there is a reasonable scope, we put in. Like last year also, we have put roughly about 40,000 crore in the market. Though we have sold also, and we have earned roughly about 19,000 crore. So, but our total focus is long term. Whenever market, we find that there is an opportunity, there is a scope in the market, we will go in the market, we will buy it. And it's a exercise not for the playing in the market, but primarily for investment purpose.
Last year equity investments had been kept below 50,000 crore, as you said, 40,000 crore, which was less than FY16.
Yeah.
Just one simple question, is there any sort of target, just like you had for FY17, that you're working with for FY18?
In normal, planning, we keep whatever our guidelines are, that we will be remaining within 20% of the investable funds.
Sir, just to add to that, is there going to be any change when it comes to the strategy of investments, particularly in the listed companies? Because due to some legacy investments, you are finding yourself in a trouble spot at this point of time with player in the Bombay.
You are talking about, okay, like that. I can very easily and coolly say that it is matter sub judice. But friends, let us understand it very, very clearly. It is not a war between the smoker and non-smoker, between a cigarette company and non-cigarette company. And LIC will never be a party. LIC will certainly, historically, for whatever reasons, we had the investment in that. But you will have to appreciate that we have to protect the capital and the organization, because it is a company which is national.
Sir,
In what way we have been associated with that company since they had 90% only that sector. Today they are 45%. Yes. But again, I will not go into that. If somebody will buy, if LIC comes out, somebody will buy. It is not going to address the issue of smoking or non-smoking by holding or not holding the investments. This much I can say. Beyond that, it is sub judice.
Sir, of course, there is this one issue on the tobacco manufacturing PIL. Apart from that, there is also some sort of development which IRDA has asked LIC to contain its investments to 15% in one company. Is there any sort of communication or any development on that front?
That is the IRDA regulation also, and IRDA has been asking, yes, no doubt about it. No.
A couple of companies' investments go beyond 15%.
Certain, because of there are certain, there is a company where we had the strategic investment. There are certain legacy. In all the cases, we have remained beyond 15% with the explicit permission. Now, if it is to be reduced, it can be reduced in a particular manner only, and that is between regulator and the insurance company. Tomorrow, if they say that you cannot go beyond 10%, you will remain 10%. No issue in that.
Have you started reducing your stake? Is there a process? Have you asked for permission to hold your, at that level?
Neither of us. Because I cannot say that somebody must have sold it also, because we have 4, 5, 10 funds now. So I cannot say that whether we have started reducing, or whether we have not gone for a continuing permission, etc.
So last year, your individual business has grown by 80%. And your regular premium has grown by 10%. So what is
थोड़ा सा और बढ़ा दो, 10 point something है, 11% है. Yeah.
So what are the plans there?
This time we are planning to go, we are tagging it beyond 20%. so that we are able to again match it non-single appropriately. At present it is 65-35. We slowly will match it so that it goes in. As I said that 4 pillars all equal weighted.
What is the premium target that you have for the year?
No, if I say that, then it may create ripples. So that number, we will keep it on the board. But it is certainly, it is substantially higher than what we have.
This 8% guarantee that you are giving,
Yeah.
in a scenario where the interest rate is falling, declining interest rate scenario, how do you want to give guarantee for next 100 years?
Sir, it is like this. The in a normal course, like suppose in this year we are able to garner 30,000 crore. Our expectation is that out of this 30,000 crore, 20,000 crore will go in GSEC 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever government comes out. They have the plan of more than 1.5 lakh crores or 2 lakh crore. Already yesterday I was going through details and today my investment director of the asset. So majority of that will go in long-term fixed instruments which is totally guaranteed. Huh? It is, we get somewhere around, at present our return is roughly about 7.5%. So this will give us a reasonable return. When we are saying 8% guarantee, we are not guaranteeing 8% on the capital. We are guaranteeing 8% of the sum assured. So it has been built into the system that will take. Beyond that, like beyond 25 years, the investment risk, that as a company we are taking.
As of March end or FY 17, how much did you invest in debt?
That number exactly.
Or the incremental investment that happened in debt in FY?
Yeah, that's some number they I have. Let me see and then I will tell you.
So what?
Exact number I will give you that number. Cumulative investment in equity is roughly about cumulative overall is 5,11,000 crore. I mean that is the outstanding value.
Can you give us a breakup of the investment made in FY 17?
Yeah, I can give, but I will give you provisional data only because we final data we can give only after it goes to the bank. So provisional, yeah. I will what we call the provisional data we can give. That our people will give. Yeah, that I will give.
What is the maximum longevity that LIC is now just taking?
That our appointed actuary only can take. What is the maximum longevity we are taking?
We are basing actually our occupation based on ILM 6 So that is the basis on which we price our funds.
And what is the age?
So it's not like any age. For every age there is a probability of death which is captured. So it's not that a particular. So that goes up to 120 years. So the table shows at a particular age how many deaths are expected. That's how it is done. It is not that there is any particular age is taken because people will die at every age. So as to the table, there is a probability of deaths which are captured.
So one question, LIC is one of the lenders to SR Group as well, and the deal between SR Oil and Rosneft also needs LIC's approval, but there are certain concerns here. Can you throw some light on those concerns? And
Already it has come in the newspaper. News value of this is gone now.
So have you placed any prerequisites before approving?
No, I mean, you repeated what you said. Have you?
Have you put any condition before approving the deal?
No, there is no question of condition or, as I said that already we have given our official position. We are in support of the deal. Clearly. However, it has to be done in a manner which is prescribed in our constitution. Once it fits into that frame, they are free. Or else they pay and they are free. That detail already it has come.
Did you invest in the ICCI Pro?
We had taken approval. We had taken approval, but in the meantime we got the new this thing, and we will be thinking. See, internationally, insurance companies have cross investments among themselves. So it is not that otherwise also we are 10% of or 11% of ICICI. So that is also there. We have that situation. But there is no, I mean, as a good, I will say, I appreciate it's a good company from investment point of view.
And you invested in Axis Bank?
Axis Bank, Axis Bank, we are 16%. We are enjoying that benefit.
You continue doing that because there are some things that...
No, now as he asked this question, that first I will have to either go to IRDAI, seek permission for more investment, or I have to reduce it by 1% at least, etc., etc. But yes, Axis Bank is one of our strategic investments. We have, I mean, because of the way the bank was born, then the way we have been holding all those things.
And you're investing in UTI?
UTI now gone. Suti is only left.
That's Suti.
So Suti again, that is a government matter and government call. Whatever they do is their domain. I should not comment.
But they were planning to go public, but I think LIC is not in.
No. I mean, see, problem is that we are also arm of the government only, but we cannot be, I mean, put it this way that because government does, so LIC does. No. Government has its own program. Wherever it fits in, we are also part of it. Wherever it does not fit in, I will quote one recent OFS has happened where we get zero. We did not get anything. There was another part where we did not participate. I think that was earlier LIC was. We did not. So that is, they have their own way. Being the major player in the financial market, चाहे या अनचाहे हमको तो रहना पड़ता है. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, friends. It was an interesting discussion. And I'm sure all of you will buy this policy as soon as you leave this hall.
Yeah,
We have arranged for high tea. Please have high tea and go.